Let me just fix this a little bit. I thought I had you into focus, but I guess not. Okay, hold on. It's always a hit or miss with this camera. And then I'm trying to make sure I have all of you, that you can see me and you can see everything I have on the table. Okay, well, hello again. My name is Emma. Welcome to my channel. Happy holidays. We made it. We made it through the Christmas holiday, and we just have one more hurdle to jump, which is New Year's. And I think everybody's gonna jump on the bandwagon of making their new New Year's resolutions and making their new 2023 planners, and you know, thinking about what they're gonna do, resets, and all that stuff. So I'll be doing the same thing too, of course. You know, I'll be doing the same thing just like everybody else. But again, I will not put away my Christmas items until after New Year's, until after the Three Kings. So I did make a tray. I did come up and I made my tray, my little tier tray. It looks like this. Now again, when you do one, you don't have to have a lot of fancy things on here. Like right now, I'm just doing a quick one. And usually you could, I mean, some people have a 2-tier, a 3-tier, and so forth. But usually, if you're doing a 3-tier, that's usually when you go out to a tea restaurant place, and they give you the 3 tiers with the scones, the sweets, the little sandwiches and chocolates or whatever else it is that they want to put on there. Mine was just simple. I just ended up putting the things that I made and the things that I bought for the holidays, which was I made the cookies, and of course everybody knows what these are from Little Debbie's, and I just put a few candies on here just to make it look festive. And I didn't want to close out the holiday without showing this, because this was really my main objective, I guess, why I wanted to dress up everything anyway. Okay, so I got that on my little turnstile, and it works perfectly. You can turn it which way you want. And then, as you can see, I got my tea in the back. I don't really have a flavor that I'm using. It's just regular raspberry tea. I won't be introducing any more flavors until I have to either buy a few different ones from the store, because I am running low. I think I finished the whole kit that I had, the whole sampler. I finished all those already. And then I had made some tamales with pork, and then I had made some potato salad. I did have rice, but I don't want to put the rice on the plate because it would wet, the paper. And again, I have my holiday tray tea set out, and yeah. So let me just jump over here and just chit chat to you a little bit about what I'm more or less going to be doing for the coming year. Let me just move this over a little bit. You should be able to see me fine. Let me grab my pillow over here. And I am just getting over a cold, so I am still so congested. Again, this is just raspberry tea, and I'm gonna welcome this very much so, because my throat is still sore from all the coughing, because I am still coughing. I am still coughing, and I'm still filled up with a lot of phlegm, and it doesn't want to go either way. Either it doesn't want to go down or it doesn't want to come up, and I just all the blowing on from my sinuses is just had been giving me a headache. I didn't get too far with the In Style because I'm still reading it. Couldn't read last week with the Taken by the Mafia romance novel because I just couldn't read. It was just too hard for me with my headache and everything, and it was just hard for me to read at night. I mostly just would just fall asleep and that's it. It was just all the coughing and all the sneezing that it just wore me out. So I couldn't go any further than what I had left off on, I think it was last week. Yeah, so when it came to the stylist, we're finally getting there. It's, it's right here. I only got this much left. And I think I did mention that in chapter 5 there is a wedding. She seems to have Amber, who is more or less now going to take Mona's place, who is the main stylist, but Amber is the assistant stylist. So I think at the end she will be taking Mona's place. As far as the 3 gentlemen that she was more or less thinking about being with, which was, I think I mentioned one, I forgot his name. But it was Rob. The last 2, I kind of eliminated one. There was Rob, and then there was Trey. Now Trey was the guy who was supposed to be engaged with one of the starlets, and for some reason their wedding was called off. But Rob was one of the cameramen, and she really did like him. She really did want to, thinking about being with him. She thought he was really cute and handsome, and but she had found out later on that he had a girlfriend already, and that he was about to get engaged. And then after that, I guess her whole feelings about him, like, oh wow, that's, to her was like, that's it for me, But Trey did come back into the picture. He did meet up with her just to say hi because they were at the Oscars, I think it was, or one of the events. As a matter of fact, I think they ran into, or they were seeing all the stars coming in, but she was watching it from home on the TV, and they had seen Damian Lewis come in and Anna Hathaway, and and it's not real, it's just what she wrote in the book. So they mentioned those names in there. So after they were watching what was going on at the events, I guess she went home because she was tired, or it was already late. And then Rob ends up calling her, asking her if she wanted to go out and, and chit-chat for a little while. And she was like, in her head, no, because I had just gotten home, I'm tired. But, she said, okay, just for a little bit. But the night with Rob seemed to have dragged on a little bit longer than she had anticipated. And for some reason, I think this Amber just can't hold her liquor, because every time she drinks, she gets drunk and she passes out. Well, it seemed to happen. It happened again, and she went out with Rob and another bartender. I think they went out to this one club, and she started drinking some hard liquor. It was like a round table kind of thing, and they were dancing. Well, not Rob, because he had gotten a phone call from his girlfriend, but her and another guy, I think it was the bartender or somebody like that. They just started jamming, sitting down, at their seats, and then just sitting and dancing to the song Lucky. So they just, what do you call it, started jamming on the seats, and for some reason, somehow, she started asking Rob about the engagement that he was into, and I don't know your girlfriend, I don't know her name, or are you going to propose after all? And I guess the questions that she was asking was one too many. It seems like he was getting irritated. So he finally he told her, yeah, well, he doesn't really know yet. And, she asked, Amber asked him, well, where is she? Because, oh, right now she's in Bangkok and she's doing a PR work over there or whatever. And so the questions were just coming too much, and he really didn't want to answer any more questions. So he ended up getting a phone call, which was from his fiance. And so he goes to make the phone call, and he gets back, and that's when he finds Amber like totally out, face down on the table or whatever. And then they had to call a cab, and how she got home, it doesn't say, but apparently, I'm pretty sure Rod probably, picked her up and took her home, because when she woke up, she was just grateful and thankful that she woke up in her own bed. So in her own room, in her own bed. So she was happy about that. So that's where we are right now. I'm on chapter 20. Moving along slowly, like I said, wanting to read the books, and trying to get ahead with the code, it just set me back so bad. I did get junk journaled my one of my first Valentine Day junk journal books, which I'm going to be making more of. And I was saying I think it was Sunday, Scrapbooking Sunday, that I'm not too thrilled about people who junk journal use too much lace and too much ribbon. And back in the day, it might have been cute, but if I see lace or ribbons and ribbons and ribbons on a junk journal, I'm gonna scream. It's like, oh my God, it's to me right now, it's just hideous. Stop it. Like, just please, I'm begging you, stop it. And especially with the little pom-poms, oh my God. Stop with the little pom-poms. Use it for something else, because it's just, no, just stop. The doilies you might be able to pass, because you could always make pockets with the doilies, but the lace and the ribbons, so you just want it clean. You want it, you want it to be clean and look nice. You want it to look modern, not from 1970s or the 80s when they started getting into all this stuff. So this is how mine looks like right now, and of course I'm going to make some more embellishments. I haven't decided exactly how I want it in here, but I do know that I want to fill it up with antidotes, little pockets to put, like, let's say you went to a theater and you got the check stub, you write down the year, of when you went, or actually I think the check stubs already have that, and then you put the little check stub of when you went to the theater that year, you put it in one of those pockets. This way, years to come, you take out that check, not the movie stub, and I remember when I went to go see this movie. And those are the little things you want to put in, your junk journal, or a ticket from a hotel that you went to, and you have the check stub from them putting your coat away, little things like that, little receipts, little pictures of your friends and things like that, which I wanted to make a waterfall page, because they have this camera that they came out now where you can take, literally make little pictures, and they come out right. Remember Polaroids? They used to do the same thing with those. Well, this is a little camera, and it just spits out these little pictures, that you have saved in your camera. And I was like, that would be perfect for, the waterfall page. You could put as many or another one in a different page or whatever. So when I saw, I go, oh, I definitely got to get one of those. That would be like so awesome to have. And to put into your junk journal, that would be even more fun. Because you don't want your junk journal to be too filled, too stocky. It's just, you want your junk journal, whatever it is for whatever season, to serve a purpose. Of course, I'm going to be putting tabs in there, embellishments, like little altered paper clips, just a couple, not too many. A place where you could write down, you know, sentiments, a poem, you know, things like that. So I can't wait to, of course, like I said, I'll still be including my little mini planner that will be with it. But I can't wait to get started. I have so many little prints that I want to start on and color for Valentine's Day. And as far as I know, Valentine's items, you know, craftings are already on the shelves. So for me, I was like, that's good to know. I did want it to go yesterday, but I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to wait, because you might not be able to find exactly what you want right straight away, because some Dollar Trees are different from other Dollar Trees, and what you might see at one or what you might not see at one, you'll find it in another. And so, and sometimes it'll come in way later than, you know, like, oh, they still don't have it now. But, you know, coming closer to the holiday, stuff starts coming in. Like, I definitely had to find Valentine's socks, that's for sure. So I think that's the reason why I wanted to go. I wanted to find some Valentine's socks. But I was like, no, it's okay, because I'm still in the Christmas mode. So that's fine. So really am enjoying the tea. I'm not gonna eat all those sweets. I mean, it was just for me to show you, I mean, how, but I probably will have a little bit of this though, because I am a little bit hungry. And I made tamales this year, and the only thing what happened was that I forgot to get the hot sauce. So I had to run out yesterday and go get some. But these tamales came out really good this year. And like I said, when you dress up your tier tray, it could be with sandwiches, it could be with cold cuts, it could be with olives, whatever it is that you want, with treats, with little cakes. What were those little, they're like tiny little cakes. And I keep forgetting what they're called. But they're tiny little cakes. And I had it in my head the other day and I go, that's what they're called. Now I forgot it. I did end up making my potato salad because I always have potato salad. It's just not Christmas without the tamales, the potato salad, and the rice. And for us, that's just tradition for us. I'm still trying to think of the name of those little cakes, and I can't, for the life of me, think of it. But petitfours. Aren't they called petitfours? They're little tiny little cakes, and they're biteable. I think they're called petitfours. I would really would like to learn how to make those. But yeah, so yeah, this is really good. It came out great. I'm gonna enjoy this later on. So I am gonna try to read more. I am going to try to finish reading The Stylist. The Mafia one, I always read that one at night. And I'll let you know the night before what I'm getting into the day after. Still working on my schedule for the week of what I'm doing this day, that day, and so forth. But a lot of embellishments that I want to make. So that's gonna probably take up most of my time, and I can't wait to jump on it. Okay, guys. So yeah, that's it for now, and it's gonna be already the new year, and in about a few more days or so. So just, you know, hang in there, get ready for 2023 already. It's like it's just coming by so fast. But yeah, can't wait to do different things, new things, and just take it one day at a time, guys. Don't stress yourself out, and just, you know, do the best you can, live the best you can, and that's all we can hope for. And yeah, next thing you know, who knows where you'll be from now to 3, 4 years from now. Okay, guys, so stick to your creativity, don't stop, and I can't wait to see more videos from all the subscribers I watch. So I'm always like, how come, where are they? I haven't seen them. How come they're not posting? Where are they? Why can't they post? They should be posting every day. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know it takes a lot of work, especially when it comes to editing. So, yeah, they'll show up when they show up. I'm not complaining. Okay, guys, so like a fish in the sea. So glad you caught me, and we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm going to do couponing. It's a whole mess, guys. The couponing world it's a whole mess. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what else will be out there for us coming 2023. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely comment. Okay, bye. We'll see you tomorrow.